All morning, though, we have been turning to a panel of experts as part of our American Worker think tank. We're giving you the solutions that you need to take advantage of a booming job market. U.S. job growth accelerated in July across nearly every sector, with employees adding more than 500,000 jobs. And the number of jobs that don't require a four-year degree, that's also on the rise. Researchers analyzed more than 51 million job listings looking for four-year degree requirements. In 2017, 51% of jobs required the degree. By 2021, that had declined to 44%. Let's bring back Sean Vanderzeel. He is the executive director of the National Association of Colleges and Employers, aka NACE. And let's also bring in Pallavi Verma, who leads an apprentice program for information technology company Accenture. And we are going to begin here with the two of you. Over the last decade, degree inflation has become commonplace in the job market. Employers who had not previously required a four-year degree, as we said, had started adding minimum education requirements, and now we are seeing a reversal of that trend again. So, Sean, the first question goes to you. Why do you think we are seeing that shift now?
Well, as you mentioned at the top here, the employment market is booming. So there are a record number of job openings and the unemployment rate is really low. So employers are trying to find the competitive edge for this war on talent. So it makes sense that rather than having some artificial requirements in place, that they're actually screening candidates for their skills and their competencies to be able to actually do the job at hand.
Yeah, I guess a four-year degree was a way to sort of strain out some folks that they thought wouldn't meet their requirements, but now they need to get people from anywhere, so they're looking at more skills-based hiring. So what are the skills that employers are looking for?
Yeah, we survey employers every year to understand what they're looking for in the market and their future employees. The top three things that we find right now that employers are looking for are problem-solving skills, analytical skills, and teamwork. So any way that you can demonstrate those skills in your resume through the experiences that you've had, you're going to gain the competitive edge.
Pallavi, let's turn to you and to Accenture now. In 2016, Accenture was ahead of the game. They created an apprenticeship program in an effort to ramp up hiring based on skills rather than higher education. And Accenture said it plans to hire 20% of its entry-level roles from the apprenticeship program for this fiscal year. And the program does not require a four-year degree. So how successful has this program been for you? You've been doing it for 6 years.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for the question. We've been incredibly successful. I think I would add one other characteristic that we look for, and that is people who are interested and willing to learn, because we believe that we can train people for the skills that they need. And we've had the vast majority of our apprentices have converted over to continuing their careers with us. And we're just so pleased to look at this more diverse workforce that is very motivated, willing to learn, and has been incredibly successul with us.
Yeah, it sounds like just show up with the right attitude and we will train you up. What kind of skills do apprentices learn in that program?
You know, we have our apprentices. We've now had over 1,200 apprentices come through in the last 6 years, and they come into a variety of different roles for us, including application development, cybersecurity, data engineering, platform engineering. So, you know, in order for us to scale, we really needed to make sure we were bringing them into a diverse set of jobs that we had at Accenture. So a variety of different places you can go, as long as you're willing to learn.
Sorry, one more question for you.
Yeah.
1,200 apprentices. Have many of them converted to full-time employees and become successful members of the company?
The vast majority have converted over to full-time employees, and they're progressing in their careers into the next level. Several have had many promotions as well.
And so this is wonderful for young folks, especially folks that are right out of college. Maybe they're not exactly sure what they want to do. But Sean, this could also apply to older employees, people that maybe have been laid off from one industry or decided they wanted to make a change, and maybe they can get into another industry. How does it work for older employees?
Sure. Same way. What you want to be able to do is to obtain skills and figure out how you can apply those skills to future jobs. And so as you're reading job descriptions of jobs that are posted out there on the internet or other places, look specifically for the skills that employers are looking for, and then think through all of the experiences that you've had through time and sell yourself based upon that, because that's what the employers are really looking for, as opposed to maybe the exact employer that you worked for in the past or the exact degree that you may have held.
Sean Vanderzeel is the executive director of the National Association of Colleges and Employers, and Pallavi Verma works for Accenture and was telling us about the apprenticeship program. Thank you both for joining us on our Think Tank this morning.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.